One of the best hidden 5-star in Wuthering Waves must go to Danjin. In today's video, we will cover Danjin and why she is such a good replacement for a 5-star damage dealer character. First, let's insert the dad jokes of the day. Why did the detective stay in bed all day? He was working undercover. Subscribe if you want to be a detective. Let's move on to Danjin Kid's Serene Vigil. Danjin Resonance skill will grant her Ruby Blossom, and after reaching 60 to 120 Blossom, she will cast Chaos Cleave, dealing havoc damage that considered as heavy attack damage and healing Danjin by 36% of her health. Now if you manage to get to 120 Ruby Blossom, then she would deal almost triple the amount of damage for the heavy attack, which is kinda crazy. Oh baby, it's triple. Moving on to her second upgrade, Crimson Light. Damage of Resonance skill. Crimson Erosion triggered by dodge counter Rube Shades is increased by 20%. The HP cost and stacks of Ruby Blossom recovered are double. Lastly is Overflow. After casting Resonance skill Sanguine Pulse, Danjin's heavy attack damage is increased by 30% for 5 seconds. So realistically speaking, you would always want her to get full Blossom before smashing that heavy attack button. But there is a downside, and let me show you this. Danjin is an extremely strong but hard to master. In order for you to gain Ruby Blossom, you need to cast her Resonance skill, Crimson Fragment, and every time you do so, you lose 3% of her max HP. There are 3 ways to combo with her Resonance skill. The first one is after 2 basic attack, you can immediately press Resonance skill and she will do Crimson Erosion, which has 2 stages. Second is after her 3rd basic attack, you cast Danjin Resonance skill and enter Sanguine Pulse state, which will have 3 stages of damage, but this will cost you a little more health. In return, your heavy attack damage is increased by 30%. Her normal attack is simple, 3 total stages for you to match with your desired combo with Danjin Resonance skill. Now for her ultimate Crimson Bloom, Danjin basically stops time and swings 9 attack, which the last one is the burst damage, which is very good for level 6. She technically deal around 575% damage. Not bad for a free-to-play character, right? Danjin Resonance Chain is decent because she's technically free. Her first one, Crimson Heart of Justice, activate when Danjin attacks her target with Incinerating Will. That's her 2 attacks combo with Resonance skill for short, and her attack would increase by 5% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. In total of 30%, and she lose 1 stack every time she got hit. Not bad, just gotta dodge more and take damage less. Her second chain is Dusted Mirror, in which her damage is further increased by 20% when she attacked enemies that got marked by Incinerating Will. Now you can see why Incinerating Will is repeated many times, and that's why you would usually combo with her stage 2. Third chain, Fleeting Blossom, is a little bonus to her ultimate by 30% extra damage. You can easily get this chain by just rolling. Danjin 4th chain is Solitary Carnation. When she has more than 60 Ruby Blossom, her crit rate is increased by 15%, and it even lasts for a while after you cast Scatter Bloom. Her 5th chain is just an extra 15% havoc damage bonus when her HP is below 60%, which she will be there 90% of the time. Just a little damage bonus, you know? Well, now her last one, to make this simple. Every time Danjin casts heavy attack, everyone including her get a 20% attack bonus. For her Echo, I would recommend Sun Singing Eclipse for all the extra havoc damage. But if you don't have enough, you can pair it with Lingering Tunes for an extra 10% damage. You could go with 4-4-1-1-1, but I always recommend 4-3-3-1-1 for extra havoc damage bonus. Danjin weapon is a hard task, but I chose to use Changli exclusive weapon on her, and it was a good choice because it boosts Resonance skill damage by 4% and stack up to 14, which gives her a huge damage bonus. Another free-to-play weapon would be Commander of Conviction, which increases attack by 15% after intro skill is cast, and the last option would be Lunar Cutter. Therefore, the way I would combo Danjin would be heavy attack plus 2 normal attack then Resonance skill before 60 Ruby Blossom. Heavy attack plus 1 normal attack and Resonance skill before Ruby Blossom, or 3 normal attack and Resonance skill, and then spam heavy attack for that 30% extra damage. So now you have know about Danjin and her kit. I hope that you understand why she is such a good 5-star alternative for DPS and how you can play her well. Happy wishing, and I will see you in the next video. So subscribe for more guides and gameplay of Wuthering Waves. Best of luck, Rex Lumina out, bye bye.